Access to drinking water varies depending on infrastructure, geography, and household resources. In many urban environments, water is typically supplied through centralized systems, while alternatives such as bottled water or filtration systems are commonly used to modify quality or taste. These alternatives often involve recurring costs, installation requirements, or reliance on external supply chains. As a result, some individuals explore self-contained methods that allow them to interact more directly with water treatment processes inside the home. This context has contributed to the emergence of do-it-yourself systems designed to modify water characteristics using basic components and simplified procedures. Alka Water DIY is a digital instructional product that provides a structured guide for assembling a water modification device using commonly available materials. The product itself does not include physical components. Instead, it delivers a set of downloadable documents that outline the assembly process. These documents include step-by-step instructions, visual references, and a list of required materials. The system described in the guide is based on a process referred to as water ionization. This involves the use of an electrical current to separate components within water, resulting in different output streams. The guide presents this process in a simplified format, adapted for non-technical users, with the intention of making the assembly process accessible without specialized training. After purchase, the user receives access to a digital platform where the instructional materials can be viewed or downloaded. The process begins with reviewing the materials list. Users are expected to acquire the necessary components independently. These may include containers, connectors, and basic conductive elements. Once the materials are gathered, the user follows the step-by-step instructions to assemble the device. The guide outlines how to position each component and how to connect them in a specific configuration. The assembly process is manual and requires basic handling of physical objects. No advanced technical skills are explicitly required, but the user must follow instructions carefully to replicate the described structure. After assembly, the device is connected to a water source. The system is then operated according to the instructions provided in the guide, which describe how the water passes through the device and undergoes the intended modification process. The overall interaction is task-oriented, involving reading, assembling, and operating a physical setup based on digital documentation. This type of product aligns with individuals who prefer hands-on approaches and are willing to engage in manual assembly processes. It is also suited for users interested in experimenting with home-based systems that replicate or adapt processes typically found in commercial devices. Because the product requires independent sourcing of materials and physical construction, it may appeal to users who are comfortable with basic DIY activities. Additionally, it may be relevant for individuals seeking alternatives to pre-assembled systems, particularly those who prioritize control over the components and structure of the device they use, compared to pre-built water systems, such as filtration units or commercial ionization devices. Alka Water DIY operates as an instructional alternative rather than a finished product. Traditional systems typically arrive fully assembled or require minimal installation. In contrast, this product transfers the responsibility of construction to the user. In terms of structure, it resembles other DIY guides found in areas such as home improvement or small-scale engineering projects, where the primary value lies in the instructions rather than the physical object. The level of involvement is higher than plug-and-play solutions, but lower than fully custom engineering projects, as the guide provides predefined steps and configurations. Within the broader landscape of water-related solutions, this product occupies a position between informational content and practical implementation, combining documentation with a build process. To explore the full instructional material referenced in this analysis, access the link provided in the video description.